In my 5 years of trophy hunting, I've platinumed Assassin's Creed games, Lego games, Far Cry games, hell, even Batman Arkham games. But I've never platinumed a Grand Theft Auto game. That changes today. Being the first 3D entry in the series, GTA 3 has us playing as a silent and mysterious criminal, Claude, who unfortunately ends up in prison after being betrayed by his girlfriend Catalina. Betrayal right off the bat, nice. But with the help of the Colombians, Claude and his buddy 8-Ball manage to escape, bringing us to the first trophy of the game, First Day on the Job, which we get for completing a job for Luigi.
8-Ball's got some business upstairs. Or maybe you could do me a favor.
Most of you remember him as that guy from The Sopranos.
Hey, she was a hooer.
But I remember him as that rat bastard who killed half his crew in The Matrix. To complete the mission, all I have to do is pick up Misty and take her back to Luigi. First trophy, boys, can't back out now. In the next mission, we are introduced to Joey Leon. And the reason it looks like I'm giving my driver's exam is because this mission also has a missable trophy tied to it. Basically, I have to steal a car, take it to 8-Ball shop, fit a bomb in it, and return it without a scratch. Without a scratch. That's one missable trophy out of the way. Second trophy, let's go. In the next mission, the fuzzball, we have to pick up Luigi's girls and drop them off at the policeman's ball. The mission tells us that we need to drop a minimum of 4, so I dropped off 5. So I don't get a trophy for that? I could have sworn there was a trophy for it. I have to get all 8. Shit. That's right, there's a trophy tied to this mission. A missable one. I was supposed to pick all of them during the time limit. I'm so glad I made a manual save.
One eternity later.
Let's go, got this figured out. I then headed towards Joey's garage to start the next mission, when something caught my attention.
Huh?
Turns out there are 17 pay-for missions across Liberty City, all of which are required for the 100%. And in this mission, I have to pick up a crooked bank manager, take him back to Marty's dog food factory.
Get your hands off me,
What the fuck was that sound? And drive the car to the crusher to get rid of any evidence. You can always count on me to screw up a simple task.
Later that same evening.
The next trophy I went for was Planned Ahead, which I will get for dealing with Joey's competition, Chunky Lee Chong. But to get it, I need to deal with Chunky in a specific way. I need to pick up one of his vehicles, rig it with a bomb, park it back where I found it, and chase him right into it. By this point, I decided to take a break from the story to focus on something that could make or break the platinum run. Vehicle missions. I have seen enough YouTube videos and Reddit posts to know how brutal these missions can be once the gangs become hostile towards Claude. Yeah, I'm not taking any chances. I started with the taxi mission since they're the easiest. Just pick up and drop off 100 passengers. Simple. Boring, but simple. Where to? Yay, trophy. And the next vehicle mission I attempted was Paramedic. Without a doubt the hardest mission in the game, even before the gangs hate you. Because unlike the other vehicle missions, this one requires you to complete all 12 levels in one sitting. If I exit the ambulance, destroy the ambulance, kill a patient,
Why you bully me?
or run out of time, I have to start all over again. As bad as all that sounds, the most frustrating thing about the mission was the driving itself. This piece of junk was the most uncontrollable vehicle I've ever driven in any video game. It was so unstable, the game literally thought I was performing stunts. I spent over 5 hours and never managed to get past level 6. So instead of wasting another 5 hours, I did some research to see if there was an easy way out of this nightmare. Thank God for Reddit. They actually had a solution for my stability problem. The handbrake. According to these amazing Reddit users, if I use the handbrake to make sharp turns, I'll never topple the ambulance. They were right. And thanks to this new technique, I reached a new personal best of level 8. And the reason I failed at level 8 was not because of the driving, but because of the driver.
I'm black. I'm yellow. I'm red.
I am stupid.
But it didn't take me long to reach level 12. Playing doctor. First and last time I'm playing doctor. I spent nearly half a day on this shit. Jesus Christ. Peace of mind. I spent a majority of the session driving around Liberty City, so I made the conscious decision to leave the vigilante and firefighter missions for later. Instead, I did a bunch of payphone missions, one of them being a race, for which I will get the trophy by a mile for completing it in under 180 seconds. Best believe I did it on my first attempt. As for the story, we eventually get introduced to Tony Cipriani, a high-ranking member in the mafia, who after a few missions decides to introduce me to Salvatore, the head of the family. I guess he was quite impressed with my work. Where did he throw it? What the? The real reason we were introduced to Salvatore was because the mafia was at war with the Triad, and my job was to take down the warlords, which sounds easy enough if I didn't have to keep these two idiots alive, which unfortunately is a requirement for the trophy mob boss, meaning I have to strategize, be patient and play smart. Or watch a guide. What, did I not mention? It's a missable trophy. In no way I was leaving it to skill. Work smarter, kids, not harder. Mob boss. Oh, I don't have to worry about missable trophies now. Thank you, YouTube. Looks like I don't have to fight the Triad anymore.
Some insolent Triad stole my beautiful car last night, wrecked it and left it burning. I've hidden a throbbing weapon on the edge of Chinatown. Take it and teach these Triad vandals to fear El Burro's well-endowed wrath.
Okay, maybe not. Not gonna lie, some of these payphone missions are quite entertaining. Like this mission where I have to barbecue 25 Triad members, or this mission where I lure members of the mafia to an ice cream truck, or this mission. I think it's time I get back to the story. Speaking of which, I blew up the Triad's fish factory, the Colombian's drug factory, and then ran one final errand for Salvatore. I just have to take this car over to the crusher. Easy. This is Maria, the car's trap. Meet me at the slip south of Callahan Bridge. The car is a trap. Sal was planning on blowing my ass up. Talk about a plot twist. I couldn't for the life of me figure out why he wanted to get rid of Claude.
Listen, Salvatore thinks that we're going behind his back, so he was offering you to the cartel in order to make a deal. I couldn't let him do that. I mean, the worst thing is, it's all my fault because I told him we were an item. Don't ask me why, I don't know.
I told him we were an item.
Thanks to this idiot, we have to leave Portland because the mafia want our head. Staunton Island, here I come. Meet Asuka, a member of the Yakuza family, who is more than willing to give us a job if we pass a test.
Salvatore Leone will be leaving Luigi's in about 3 hours' time. Make sure he doesn't reach his club alive.
That's all I have to do? You would think after fighting the mafia I would take a break from the violence, but nope. I immediately started attacking civilians. because for the trophy Liberty City minute, I need to survive 1 minute with less than 10 HP. The next 2 trophies I went for were Splish Splash for putting out 15 fires in a row and Going Rogue for taking out 15 criminals in a row. And I attempted to do it in Portland, home of the 3 gangs that want me dead. Yeah, I quickly realized that was never going to happen. Luckily, I haven't pissed off the gangs in Staunton yet, so I got the firefighter trophy fairly easily. Come on, give me the trophy, 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 splish splash, baby! The vigilante missions, however, not so much.
Bye, have a great time.
I failed quite a lot over the span of 3 hours. I would either fail because the car took too much damage, or because I severely overestimated my driving abilities. Nevertheless, with enough practice and patience, I got it done. Finally. Jesus, that took so long. While working with the Yakuza, I was also doing missions for King Courtney, the leader of the Yardies.
This is King Courtney. Me Yardy posse could do with them rude boy driver and people is saying you the man.
The missions were as you would expect. Steal this, shoot that, get betrayed. Turns out the Yardies are working with the Colombians, who are led by Claude's ex-girlfriend Catalina. Yes, the same woman that betrayed Claude in the beginning of the game tried to get rid of Claude again, only this time using explosive crackheads. Guess we won't be working with the Yardies anymore. Instead, the game gives us someone new to work for, Asuka's brother Kenji, who much like the other gangsters, had me steal this, shoot that, and piss off the competition. And once I finished those missions, Asuka introduces us to Ray Machowski, a corrupt cop on their payroll. Now his missions were actually fun. I had to scare a witness out of protective custody, and blow his car to hell, only to later find out he survived. You useless bastard! So I tracked him down, shot him, realized his cast is bulletproof, and switched to plan B. But it didn't matter, because in spite of covering his tracks, Ray managed to piss off the CIA. So we dropped him off at the airport, which I was looking forward to because in doing so, he gives us his bulletproof SUV. There's just one issue with the car. The person Ray gave it to. It's bulletproof. No. Did I lose the car? Yes, you idiot, you lost the car. I might actually be the only person that got the car and never drove it.
I am stupid.
Some of the missions he had us do were to save his own ass, while others were favors for his friend, a billionaire named Donald Love, with whom I got 3 quick trophies. And a business lesson.
Nothing drives down real estate prices like a good old-fashioned gang war.
In other words, for those who haven't played the game yet, I stole a cartel cruiser and ran over Kenji.
So long, Bowser!
Needless to say, it worked. Asuka now thinks the Colombians are responsible for Kenji's demise, which is pretty obvious from the way she treats Miguel, the co-founder of the cartel.
Harder, Daddy. What?
You'd think betraying and pissing off 6 well-reputed gangs would make Claude anxious.
Nope.
The only person that's a threat to Claude is Claude. As for Asuka's revenge plan against Catalina, we have to destroy 9 of her drug stalls. Piece of cake, right? This is such a stupid mission. I don't expect anyone to finish it without a guide. For 2 reasons. 1, the stalls only show up on your minimap when you're in close proximity. And 2, 5 stalls are in Staunton, 2 in Portland, and 2 in Showside Vale. I definitely didn't drive around only in Staunton. And I also definitely didn't restart this mission 3 times. Once I finished it, I headed back to the construction site, only to find out Catalina game-ended Asuka and kidnapped Maria, the fake girlfriend from Portland. She might be a fake girlfriend, but she's Claude's fake girlfriend. Brother went from Claude to Jean-Claude. God damn. As for the rest of the rescue mission, I tailed Catalina's chopper to the dam and took out her men, leaving just one more Colombian to take care of, Catalina herself. Ooh, that was fun. Helicopter, helicopter. Not so fast. That's the story done. Now, collectibles and cleanup. Finished 15 firefighter and vigilante missions on every island. Finished all the off-road missions. And then finished all the RC missions, which were quite entertaining if I'm being honest. Trophy. Man toys. Now that was fun. And then began working on the import-export missions. I basically have to deliver a bunch of vehicles to the garage in Portland and Showside Vale. And the vehicles range anywhere from a minivan to a plane, which I drove to the garage because I never figured out how to fly the damn thing. Oh boy, finally made it. I'm surprised I didn't destroy this damn plane on the way here. With the vehicle checklist completed, I was heading to the next task when I remembered something. I needed to kill someone with a Molotov, right? I think that's the only weapon I have left. Well, one way to find out. With that dopamine hit out of the way, I worked on the next thing required for the 100%. Rampages. These are basically kill frenzies, which sounds exciting until you are reminded of how much these gangs hate you. Guess it's time for plan B.
What's that?
Ironically, only the first rampage was annoying, mainly because of the mafia's overpowered shotguns. The rest of them, however, quite fun. I exploded a bunch of vehicles and a bunch of yardies. Hey, if King Courtney can do it, then so can I. I also got a trophy for game-ending 25 gang members with melee weapons. Come out to play. Oh, and the reason I said it like that is because the name of the trophy is a famous line from the movie Warriors.
Warriors, come out to play.
And after an hour of destruction and mayhem, I reached the final rampage. I didn't slow down the footage to make it dramatic, by the way. I picked up a power-up to help me get headshots easily. Just go with it. Blood in the streets. All rampages done. I'm so fucking tired. But unfortunately, I wasn't done with the grind because I still had to collect 100 hidden packages.
Cue the music.
Collecting those packages also helped me realize something. There's a train in this game, which I could have used to travel between islands. Screw it, let's just finish the stunt jumps and get the platinum.
Cue the music.
Trophy, please. Wheels up, baby. Which means 95%? How is that possible? I finished all the missions, got all the packages, Finished the rampages, did all the stunt jumps. The taxi, paramedic, vigilante and firefighter missions I know I finished because I got the trophies for them. So the question is, what the hell am I missing?
Many, many minutes later.
I have to deliver all the emergency vehicles to the crane. I thought they were optional. I am so stupid. I really don't know why I assumed the emergency vehicles were optional. Thankfully, I just needed to collect 6, with the last one being the one that gave me the most anxiety, the ambulance. Probably the longest I've waited for a trophy to pop. This build-up was crazy. Is that all you've got? Which means King of Liberty City, GTA 3 Platinum done, baby. The game was quite nostalgic. Not to mention, I had a lot of fun making this video. I laughed quite a lot, had a lot of fail moments, nearly threw my controller at a wall several times. Wouldn't expect anything less from a Rockstar game. And yes, I finally took the train, shut up. That being said, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And also, comment down games you want to see me platinum next. Until next time, peace.